and welcome back to Mind Food Monday. Before I get on to this edition's topic, I'll just go over what we spoke about in our last edition. So we spoke about whether the ends justifies the means or not. And we got a big response. A lot of people reached out to make their comments. And basically, a lot of people agreed that, yes, the end did justify the means. However, a lot of people were unwilling to make that sacrifice themselves, which, yeah, is a bit of a hard subject, and it's slightly hypocritical as well, but that's life and that's everyone's personal opinion. But, you know, people would say, yes, you should give money to those less fortunate. But then when I turn around and say, well, why haven't you? You know, and they'd say, well, because that's my own hard-earned money. It's like, okay, so you want other people to do it. So, yeah, but a lot of it was highly circumstantial. So I think to a degree, people did think that. But when it personally involved them, it was a bit of a different story. So very interesting. Now, on to this week's topic. So as you can see, this famous line of, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, did it actually happen? This is a metaphysical topic that deals with idealism as a philosophy subject, and we're going to speak a little bit about George Berkeley's theory, which basically to be is to be perceived. So the theory states that if you are not seen and you're not perceived and you're not thought about, then therefore you don't exist, or it doesn't exist. So this is the whole kind of topic we have here. Now, okay, that has many ramifications, that has a lot to think about, and has many deep levels to it. But the subject I want to speak about a little bit is on a mental health aspect, how that affects us. So the fact is, if we are not perceived, we don't feel that we exist. And this is the whole problem with loneliness. So why, when people feel lonely, they feel depressed because they feel that they're not being valued, they're not being observed, they're not, you know, it doesn't matter if they're here on this earth or they're alive. And these are the thoughts that people have for this reason, for this theory. Also on social media, this is why social media is so addictive, because you have a sense of being perceived with likes, with comments, with reactions. You get feedback, and that makes you feel alive because it makes you feel worthy and valued and as though you exist. So on the flip side, that's why it causes problems, because then when you don't get that reaction, you feel the converse of all these things. You feel unwanted, you feel sad, you feel rejected. So the question is, should our lives have value deemed upon us by other people and the outside world? Or should we just be happy and content in ourselves without anyone around to view us and to perceive us? Does that make a valued life or not? A lot of people say, if you know, they want to make their mark on the world, they want to be remembered. Other people say, no, I'm not bothered. I'm just happy living my life in my own little bubble, in what I perceive. And that's it. What do you think? Let us know. See you next time. Take care.